morning, guys. It's December 1st. It is Vlogmas because Christmas is like around the corner. Excuse me for looking crusty and dusty, but it is very early. Well, not very early, but we just woke up. It's Saturday, and we just had breakfast, and I was watching Brittany and Baby with her first Vlogmas, which is what she got her kids for Christmas, and I'm sure you guys watch her. She's really popular on YouTube, and I was watching her and getting ideas what I'm gonna get my kids. And yeah, my kids are painting right now. Yeah, that's our morning. We're all crusty and dusty, so you have to go take a shower, but first I have to make the beds and just kind of organize a little bit. Today, the main reason why I'm doing Vlogmas is to talk to you guys about my first experience in, well, my first clinical experience. And I was so nervous. I don't want to get into that right now. So I'm going to get cute, and then I'm going to sit down and explain it to you guys. So stick around, alright? Are we still fighting? He can. You guys can share all the colors. Alright. Anyways, today we are gonna decorate our Christmas tree as well, and I hope we go out somewhere as well because I don't want the vlog to be boring. We got a lot to do today, okay? Hey guys, so it is nighttime already, and well, it's not nighttime, it's like 5 or 6. I came to the laundromat, so that's why I'm outside, and there was a bunch of Christmas music inside, so I don't want to get copyrighted for that because I haven't talked about my first experience or how it went for my first clinical, and I wanted to tell you guys about that. My clinical was on Wednesday, on the 28th of November, and before Wednesday I was so nervous I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking that I wasn't ready for clinicals, and I was just thinking, what can go wrong? I'm gonna get evaluated on my skills, and like, they're not mannequins, they're actual real life people. They are sick. I have to apply all my knowledge in person. And I was really doubting myself. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to take care of these patients. Everything's just gonna go wrong. I kept doubting myself, and I was like, I'm not gonna be ready to do this, especially because my program is accelerated. They expect us to know everything really quick, and obviously we have to put in the work to do that. But I didn't really feel ready, and I just kept doubting myself, and I wanted to pick up the camera and show you guys my anxiety before that day, but I couldn't until now. I'm telling you after, and I think I'm gonna get into the habit of actually getting my reactions and my mood in the moment when I'm feeling it, and then kind of accumulating the videos and then just putting them into one, because I want to get my reaction and my emotions and my feelings in the moment instead of after, because now I feel more relaxed, I feel more ready, I feel like everything that I did was fine, nothing horrible happened. Yes, I was anxious and nervous to talk to patients and their family members because it is intimidating, and I was so intimidated because of the other nurses and CNAs. They're already experienced and I wasn't, and I think that's another reason why I was like doubting myself, and like, oh, I was judging myself before allowing anybody to really criticize my skills in a good way, or really applying them and then getting feedback. I was judging myself and feeling so horrible because I was prejudging myself for something I had never experienced before. But obviously those feelings are normal, and if you haven't experienced your first clinical, especially if you don't have like volunteer experience like I do, I really don't have experience in the medical fields, I am starting from scratch, and it feels very scary to just throw yourself. You feel like you're being thrown out there to just apply your knowledge and your skills. And I feel much better now because it went well. I had a really good experience. Obviously, you do see the nurses and the CNAs and everyone hesitant to allow you to apply your knowledge and skills, and you'll see negative moods, and obviously because it's a fast-paced and everybody's on their tiptoes and just looking out for the patients and trying to do everything they can to get things done and take care of the patients. And patients get frustrated as well because you can't be in their room 24/7. And if, let's say, I would go in a patient's room, they think that, okay, well, these are new students, they don't really know what they're doing. I want my nurse or the CNA to come and help me and not you, unless it's like, oh, I want some water, you can go get it, or help them brush their teeth, because we were partnered up, so it was me and my partner, and we were going into rooms together, sometimes separately, but we were basically doing things with our partner, and that gave me comfort because I'm comfortable with my partner. And if I have a question or I'm doubting what I'm doing, I could just turn to my partner and let her know, you know what, I'm feeling this way, or do you know how to do this, or do you remember what to do next, or things like that. And I kept asking all of my friends from clinicals, we're like 10 of us, and I just kept asking them, like, do you guys feel ready? Because I don't feel ready. And they're like, no, we don't feel ready either. And most of them, or some of them, have experience in the medical field, but they were still nervous, and it's totally normal. But dude, I felt so nervous, and I kept telling John, I was like, I'm gonna be horrible, they're gonna test me on my skills, and I'm gonna say the wrong thing, maybe the patient's not gonna like me, or things like that just kept running through my mind before. And we had to be at the facility at 6:30 a.m. and I got there like right at 6:30, and that's like late already. They were already going inside. So next time, I already know, like, traffic is not that much traffic. I live in LA, there's always traffic, but at the time that I went, there's not much traffic. So I'm like, okay, then I'll just leave in a Lyft or Uber like 15 minutes before the time that I already did that day. And I was like, okay. And it was really nice. And the CNAs are willing to help. My partner and I and all the partners were given a CNA to work with, but some other CNAs who need help, who are not like the one that is supposed to work with you, sometimes they may need help, and you can go and help them as well. And I just wanted to be hands-on. But to be honest, the CNA that we got was nice. She was nice. But in the beginning, she was kind of hesitant to let us do anything. Like, she really didn't really want us to do anything, but like back off a bit. And I was like, no, like, my partner and I were like, no, like, we want to do things. Like, what can we help you with? We can do certain things. And because we want to get hands-on experience, and especially like practice our skills, like vital signs and oral care, changing, bathing and stuff like that, the basics. Because I am just in fundamentals, we just practice those basic skills. And I was so happy for the first day, and I am so thankful that I got a good partner. And the CNA that we got was really nice. She was Hispanic as well, so we spoke to her in Spanish and English. I feel like she was more comfortable in Spanish, so we spoke more Spanish. And some of the patients were older patients, and they were really nice. Sorry, a motorcycle is passing by. What else? I'm trying to think back on that day and like some of the things that we went. Obviously, I can't really say a lot of things, but there are some things that I can. Some patients were frustrated because they're older, you know, they just want things done their time. And they get impatient a little more. Some are more sick than others, and it's heartbreaking to see them that way, but that's why I'm like, no, I'm there to help them, and I want to help and just make them feel as comfortable as we can, right? And so it was a very good experience. I got a lot of hands-on experience and practicing my skills, but I feel like the other partners or the other groups got more hands-on or more things that they practiced on. And I was like, oh, I wish my CNA would have allowed me to do that, or damn, like I would have liked to practice that skill more, right? And so that was pretty much, we just did the basic. We asked CNAs to help us, and we passed out the food for a breakfast, lunch, and did we do dinner? I think we did do dinner. I can't remember, because I know we did it I know we did breakfast and lunch, but I don't remember if we did dinner. I don't think we did, but at the facility that we got to work in, it was mostly elderly patients. Some were, well, I already said that some were more sick than others, and some had injuries and not really like an illness, right? So I brought my stuff to the laundromat to study. The kids stayed home with my mom, and John dropped me off. He has to go do some stuff with work. It's gonna take me like an hour or 2 hours to do the laundry. But I brought my reading material because I have 3 exams this coming week. Yeah, so my first experience in clinicals went well. I was a little nervous and hesitant at times, like I'm unsure what to do. It was only those moments where I had nothing to do that I was like, oh my god, what do I do now? I don't want to just stand there. I don't want the RNs and the CNAs thinking that that students from my school are like lazy or don't do anything. Like, I want to be proactive. I want to do something. I didn't want to just stand there. So we were looking for things to do. And asking the CNAs if they had work for us, because we don't want to just stand there. And there are other schools or nursing students that do stand there and they don't do anything. But I actually rather put my skills to the test than stand there. I want to get the knowledge and the skills for it. So, and oh my god, I'm so cold out here. It was just summer and it was hella hot, and I'm like, I can't wait for the winter and the cold to get here. And now I'm like, no, bring the sun back, bring the warmth. Yeah, so my clinicals was awesome. I don't feel as nervous now, obviously. I do still feel a bit of anxiety and just, oh, what's gonna happen next? Am I gonna have a horrible day next time? But I feel comfortable at the facility that we're in now. I got to know the place and where things are kept, where things are put, and what CNAs I can go to, or what RNs I can go to and talk to. And so I'm a bit more calm and relaxed and not as anxious as I was before. And I hope you guys liked this Vlogmas. And our Christmas tree is still not as happy as I would like it. I still feel like it needs something. If you guys have any suggestions as to what we can put on our tree, comment down below, you know. And thank you guys for watching and listening to me talk about my first clinical experience. And if you guys have any more questions, comment down below as well. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video, and good night. Bye.
For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne.